a Q&A video. It has been a hot minute since I have done a Q&A. So I went over to all my social media, asked you guys to ask me any questions, dating, advice, wedding, fitness, makeup. So I have a ton of questions here. I'm gonna start rolling through them. What is your most favorite makeup product that you're obsessed with right now? Let's be honest, I'm obsessed with like a ton of makeup products right now, but one that like really has blown me away is the Colossal Big Shot mascara. You guys know for probably 3 years I've just been using the Better Than Sex mascara. It's been the only mascara that I've like loved, and I've gone through so many tubes. This, in my opinion, is a dupe for it. It does exactly what my Better Than Sex mascara does. It's a natural bristle wand, it's inexpensive, it's from the drugstore, and I just like love it, and it's been like my #1 mascara for the past, I don't know, how long has it been out? Since whenever it was released. I saw it at Target, picked it up, and I really, really like it. I'm a single mother of a son named Ethan too, which is awesome. Ethan is a great boy name. Is your job rather perfect for being a single mother? Do you think since you can film your own hours, etc.? Yes, I mean, I feel very, very blessed to have the job that I have. You know, YouTube started out as just kind of a hobby for me, and I just really loved makeup, and I wanted to find an outlet to be able to talk with other people about makeup, because a lot of people in my personal life just don't give a rip about makeup. So that's kind of why I started YouTube, was to be able to find other, you know, people who love beauty products and makeup that I could like kind of geek out over it with. So that's really why I started doing YouTube. You know, and then things happened and I became a single mom, and I just started making a little bit more money to where I could afford to have this be my job, and I'm very thankful for that, because on the weeks that I have Ethan, I can focus on my time with him. I could work while he's at school. During the summer, since he's not in school, I try to not work on the weeks that I have him and just really focus on that one-on-one time with him, because honestly I went from being with him 24/7 to really only getting him half of his life, you know, every other week. And so I miss a lot, and that's really, really hard. And so yeah, I just feel very thankful to have this job, be able to work when he's at school, be able to work when he's with his dad. And yeah, so thank you guys. I couldn't do this without you. So thank you for allowing me to have a job that lets me spend as much time with my son as possible. So yes, it is a rather perfect setup for me. All right, the next one says, if you had to give up mauve lipstick, what would your next favorite color be? Nude, maybe? Like nudish pink? I'm not really into really bright colors anymore. I feel with my red hair, it kind of limits a lot of what I can do. So it would probably be kind of like a neutral pink, or like a deep berry wine color. I really like that, kind of like the color of my hair. Less on the red side, more on like the violet-y burgundy shade. What are 3 things on your bucket list? It's really funny that you should mention that, because I actually had a list of 30 things before 30 that I wanted to do, and I crossed quite a few of them off. One of them is to see Sam Smith in concert. I love and adore Sam Smith, so that is one thing I definitely wanted to see before I was 30, but he like wasn't touring, and I had concert tickets, but then he canceled his tour, so I didn't get to go. But that is on my bucket list, to see Sam Smith, because I just adore him. The next thing is I would love to go on a safari in Africa. A lot of people ask if I want to hunt, and heck no, I don't want to hunt. I don't want to go to Africa to hunt. I just want to take pictures. I want to go on an actual safari. I think those are the like 2 main things I can think of on my bucket list. They're pretty simple. I'm not into anything crazy. I'm afraid of heights, so like going, maybe like going on a tour through Europe. I would love that. I've been to a few places in Europe, but I would really love to go again. I want to go to Santorini. I want to go to Paris. Like there's just so many places in Europe I'd love to explore. So I'd really like to do that. But I don't want to go jump out of an airplane. I don't want to bungee jump. I don't want to do skydiving. None of that. I don't want to do any of that. So my stuff is just like very safe and, you know, calm. That's what I want. All right. The next one says, if you had to choose only one mauve lipstick and lip liner, which would it be? Probably Oh Snap by ColourPop for the lip liner, and the lipstick would be Burberry Fawn Rose, because that's just like my favorite. I love it so, so much. Oh, you said Stone and El Lago lip liner. That was actually my second combination that I was going to mention. That combination is amazing. I've already gone through 2 NARS El Lago lip liners because it's so good. I need to buy some more, so thanks for reminding me. What is your favorite drugstore felt tip liner? I really love the e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. Precision, or the e.l.f. it's like the chubbier one, and the Wet n Wild Pro line, but I'm actually trying some new ones from Essence that might be really good, so I'll keep you posted. Who are my top 5 YouTubers? Now that's so hard because I have some really good YouTuber friends. So like out of my 2 like closest YouTuber friends, I would say Mrs. Lola Lynn, which is Laura, and her and I have been friends since very new in my YouTube world. She's actually a bridesmaid in my wedding. We have become so close. That's one of the amazing things about YouTube. The other one would be Sam Sherman. She is another one of my super dear friends. And then a few people that I don't know personally, but I really love their videos would be Jaclyn Hill. I'm a Jaclyn Hill fan. Also, Katie and Desi. Those 2 are my favorite. Katie and Desi are like friendship goals for me. So I will watch Desi and Katie's snaps, and Ted is already like fully aware of my obsession with their friendship. And it's so cute because Ted's like, you know, we need to find a Desi and Steven. And I'm like, I know we do. And so anyways, we need to find our other half. So, you know, we need to have like that couple who are like, Ted and the guy are good friends. Me and the girl are good friends. I'd really love her to love makeup because then, you know, that would be really fun for me. And like all 4 of us are really good friends. Now, I was really good friends with 2 other people at one point, and that didn't end up so good for me. So God's gonna have to do a lot of healing in my heart about being best friends with another couple again, because I was best friends with another couple for 10 years and that just did not turn out so good. So God, heal that part of my heart. Bring us like an awesome couple who we'll be best friends with, and everything's gonna be great. If you had to pick one favorite lipstick, what would it be? Probably Flutter Kiss from NYX. I just love that color. I've already gone through one and repurchased it. If I couldn't say that, I mean, the other color that I love, they just don't make it anymore, is the Too Faced Centerfold lipstick. It was like one of my all-time favorite colors ever. MAC Faux is really good too. Again, they're all kind of like mauve-y neutral colors. But those would probably be like, if I could only pick one. But I could only pick like one lipstick brand, it'd be ColourPop, because their lip liners are like everything. Their lippy sticks are so good. The color Lumiere is like one of my all-time favorites. All right, the next question is, what are major differences you see from YouTube when you started to now? This is such a good question because I feel like this has been talked about all over, especially like Snapchat. I feel like when I first started YouTube, it was more about kind of like the feel of hanging out with a girlfriend, sipping on coffee in like their living room. Like it just felt very authentic and genuine, and it was a lot more laid back. I mean, we didn't have to have these fancy cameras and all this lighting, and you know, we didn't have to have this, you know, $5,000 production in a studio to be able to like provide content. Like it was a lot more simpler. People used their MacBooks, they sat in front of a window, and I just felt like it felt more like you were sitting, like I said, in a living room with your girlfriend chatting about makeup. Now it's like productions, and so it's like the pressure to feel like you have to buy a $5,000 camera, and you have to buy $3,000 lights, and you have to have this huge beauty room, and there's just a lot of pressure to like always be stepping up your game. I think in a way it's good because it's like you're constantly challenging yourself to learn new things, and you grow and your quality gets better. But I also feel like it's just become this thing that's not attainable to everyone, where before like anyone could start a YouTube channel, share new things and share my life with you, and to kind of like unplug from like craziness of life. There's stuff happening all over the world that are far more important than lipstick colors, if a video is sponsored or not sponsored, if a hair is out of place. You know, I just don't understand why people feel the need to like just be mean and like attack other people. It's just weird to me. I don't understand this whole like drama videos that are now being made, like drama channels that are just like causing drama for no reason. Like I'm not in high school, so I don't feel the need to participate in drama. I've had drama videos made about me that was like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I was called shady even though I fully disclosed multiple times about a sponsored video. So it's just like I don't understand all that yucky stuff that people are throwing out on the internet. So I want to throw out positivity and you know, advice and help people. So I feel like it's just gone in such a negative way, and there's so much negativity now in YouTube versus like in the past. I feel like it was so different. I felt it was just like wholesome and fun and like authentic, and now I feel like it has to be a big production, and there's just a lot of nasty negativity that's thrown in there. And it's sad because I feel like people's artistry skills and the makeup and stuff that's coming out nowadays is so fun and so cool, and it's like, you know, you have this platform to be able to like share goodness, and I just feel like it sucks because so many YouTubers who are just wanting to hang out and talk about makeup are like being trashed on, and like so many people are bringing negativity for no reason. So I don't know, I just feel like there's been a lot of negativity in the YouTube community lately versus in the past, and I just think that totally sucks. Next question is, are you still following the workout program you started on, or have you tweaked it? Which was the Katie Hearn. I'm not doing that anymore. I did it for probably 6 months or so, and I loved it. But then as I got more comfortable in the gym, I kind of started switching up and doing my own thing, so I'm not really doing it. But I do incorporate a lot of the things that I learned from doing the Katie Hearn program, and I would definitely recommend it. I actually didn't do the coaching part. There's two different things you could do. You could do the challenge where you pay more because you get coaching, and you're like, you can win money based on your results or something. I'm not too familiar with all of that, but I actually, halfway through the program, I think she offers just the workout plan, which is what I bought, and I think it's like $100. So I loved it, and I definitely did it. How long did it take to start losing weight? I mean, I think when I started, I was at 124, 125, and then I am now at 114, so I've lost about 10 or 11 pounds, but I've gained a lot of muscle. My butt has doubled in size, which I'm so thankful for. Even though it's still like small, it's definitely very muscular. So I've lost a lot of fat, I've gained a lot of muscle, but I started noticing probably within the first 6 weeks, but I also really changed the way I ate. I used to drink those Dutch Bros drinks, like big old large Dutch Bros Freeze, which is just whole milk and sugar. I mean, I drink 2 or 3 of those a day. I was doing that for like 10 years. I completely quit cold turkey on those, and I noticed the pounds coming off so fast. I was probably drinking my whole daily caloric intake just in those coffees and then eating on top of that. So when I cut those out, I like cut my calories basically probably in half. And then I was also working out. So it just kind of depends. It's gonna be different for everybody. I have a pretty fast metabolism, so it's gonna be different depending on how hard you're working out, how much body fat you have compared to muscle, what you're eating. So what worked for me or how fast I lost weight is gonna be very different for how fast you're gonna lose it. And you said you tend to gain muscle first, so it takes longer to lean out. Well, then you might wanna add a little bit more cardio in, because cardio is going to be a little bit more fat burning, or some HIIT workouts. That'll really help shed the fat. I don't like doing cardio or really HIIT workouts, but that's actually what I'm focusing on right now. Probably up until the wedding, because I don't really wanna bulk anymore. I mean, I'd like my butt to get a little bit bigger, but I'm not really wanting to get too more muscular. I really want to kind of lean out my midsection. This is a really weird thing to say, and I don't say it because I'm not like bragging or trying to be weird, but ever since I was little, I've always had a very defined six-pack, and in my wedding dress, you can actually see my six-pack muscles, and I don't want that to show in my wedding dress. If you have tips on how to fix that, let me know. I've thought like, can I tape it? Can I tape my six-pack down? Because the fabric, it just like, you really can see it. But I'm trying to lean out like my love handles a little bit, so I've just been doing a lot of cardio and HIIT workouts to try to like lean that up. All right, do you wear makeup to the gym? I do. Most of the time I'll just like do my work and then I head to the gym. I don't know, to me I'm like, there's no point in washing my face off, going to the gym, coming home and putting makeup back on. And it depends. Some days like I sweat a lot at the gym and some days I don't. It depends on what I'm working out. If I'm doing legs, I'm like a sweaty mess. If I'm doing arms and back, like I'm really not that sweaty. So it really just depends. I wear makeup, I don't care. I go without makeup sometimes. It depends on the time of the day. As far as wearing makeup, like if I already have it on, I'm not gonna go out of my way to take it off to go to the gym. If I don't have makeup on, I'm not gonna go out of my way to put makeup on to go to the gym. So it really just depends on the time of day. Can you recommend a face product to cover redness and acne but not full coverage? I mean, I guess If you don't want to wear a full coverage foundation, I would recommend just maybe doing some concealer, like spot concealing the areas. But I can't think of a product that isn't full coverage. Maybe even just trying like a green primer, maybe that will help cancel out some of the redness. The next question is my favorite place to travel. Well, locally I really love, you know, going to the local lakes and waterfalls. I really love the Big Sur area as well. That's really pretty. It's down Highway 101 or Highway 1. I think it's Highway 101. That's really beautiful. I love going to the coast, which is at 299. So like Eureka, Trinidad, that area. If we're talking like out of the United States or out of California, Europe is like my favorite. My favorite worship song. I have a few of them. I really love the song Oceans. That one is so great. I love Your Love Never Fails. One Thing Remains. Like all of those are some of my favorite worship songs. What kind of face sunscreen works best with your foundation? I actually just use whatever sunscreen is in my moisturizer, but if I'm gonna go like above and beyond and put a little something extra, I got the Giorgio Armani like primer sunscreen. It has like SPF 50 in it. I really love that. But as far as like just a sunscreen, I haven't really used anything. I did get an IT Cosmetics one that I really want to try, but I don't really have one. So if you all have recommendations, leave them in the comments below. How many calories do you consume daily, and is it a struggle to drink all the water recommended in one day? I definitely need to get better on drinking water. I don't drink nearly enough water, so that's something I struggle with too. And my caloric intake is about 1,800 calories. Sometimes I don't hit it, sometimes I go over. I haven't really been counting my macros in quite a while. I do kind of want to tighten that up probably about a month before the wedding. So I've thought about doing like lean meals or doing like a meal prep service. I really would love to do bite meals because I love Katie Hearn and everyone seems to be doing bite meals and really loving it. So I'd love to do that, but the shipping is $80 and that's just, I can't justify $80 shipping. So if you have like a cool meal prep service that you guys have used that you really like, let me know in the comments below. Right, are you still in school to become a personal trainer? No. I mean, yes and no. I started it, I got really busy with YouTube, and I don't really know what happened. Life got super busy and I just like couldn't find time to study. So it's something I still definitely want to do. I feel like I've really been stepping up my YouTube game as far as like my beauty videos. I've been really focusing on the beauty content, and so I feel like the fitness content hasn't been as much of a priority. Plus my gym has gotten so insanely busy. Like there are so many people at that gym. It is impossible to film there because I would just have people in the shots all the time. So filming at the gym has been super hard because there's literally so many people and I'm waiting for equipment all the time. I'm about starting up at a new gym here pretty soon that is a little bit quieter and might be a little bit easier to film workouts because I'm very passionate about it and I still would love to do that. It's just been like a bit challenging because I'll bring my camera and there's literally way too many people and I just don't really want to get in trouble for filming because if people get uncomfortable with that. But yeah, I still definitely want to get my certification because I get a lot of questions on if I could do workout plans for people, and I just don't feel comfortable selling a workout plan if I don't have like the credentials to back it up. So that's just how I feel. But yes, I'm still very interested in doing that. Next question is, what would be your worst nightmare and biggest desire in your life? Well, my worst nightmare, like I don't even want to like say it because like it would just be the most tragic thing in the whole world because yeah, I can't even go there. I think you can figure out what that could be, like the loss of somebody. Like don't even want to like speak it into existence because it would just like ruin my life. It'd ruin my world. And people that have gone through this, like it's the most devastating thing. So I don't want to talk about my biggest nightmare because that just would ruin me. My biggest desire in my life. I'm trying to think, like there's so many different topics and ways that that question could go. Like if we're talking business wise, like I would just love for my YouTube channel to grow. I'm very passionate about it. I would love to be able to have like some of the opportunities that these other YouTubers have been gifted. Like I would love to have that for my life. So I love the beauty and fashion world, and I would love to be able to travel and go on these fun trips and collaborate with other makeup brands. Like, that is my dream because it's what I wanted to do for years. I remember being really young and saying, I would love to collaborate, like before I even started YouTube, I was like, I would love to collaborate with MAC on like a collection and pick out the names and like the color selections. Like, I would love to do that. And that was before I started YouTube, when MAC was like the only makeup I used. So it's been a dream of mine for years, and it's something that I would love to have the opportunity to do. Desire in like my personal life. I'm just so excited to start this life with Ted and Ethan and have a family. Like, I would love in a few years for my YouTube to be doing well and Ted to be doing awesome at his business, and we're able to like build our dream house. Like, I just really want to build my dream farmhouse. So that would be a desire, like in the next 5 to 10 years, just to build this beautiful forever home for our family. I've always wanted to have the home that like your kids and all their friends want to come to. You know, have a beautiful pool, and it doesn't need to be this huge mansion, but just have this home that, you know, Ethan and our other children that we have can like bring their friends to, and they feel at home. And I've just always wanted that, and so that's my desire, work-wise and personal. Do you see yourself doing YouTube forever, or can you see yourself doing something different? Honestly, I've really thought about that question, like what would I do if I wasn't doing YouTube? And my mind just goes blank. I don't know. Like, I love doing this. I know I can't do YouTube forever. I mean, nobody's gonna wanna watch me when I'm 70 doing makeup. Maybe they will, who knows? Well, hopefully I'm not working at 70. But, you know, I know that I may not be able to do this for 5, 10 more years, but I would hope that through the, you know, doing YouTube, that would bring up some really awesome opportunities for something, you know, longer term as I get older. But for right now, like, I'm loving this, and if I can keep doing this, like, that would be my dream. The next question is, will you talk about how you get your hair done, color, wash, shampoo? I actually have a whole video on how I maintain my red hair. I get my hair professionally dyed, so I always leave the color combo down in the description box. I do have a video showing all the red hair products that I use to help maintain my red hair. Type in on my channel how to maintain red hair and it will pop up. I have some new red hair products that I am trying out now that I will keep you guys posted on. All right, the next question is, what do you order at Dutch Bros? Now, I actually haven't had Dutch Bros in 6 or 7 months. Like, it's been a hot minute. I mean, I quit cold turkey. When I quit, I quit. But when I did drink Dutch Bros, I had a medium, gosh, I can't even remember now, medium German chocolate freeze, double cupped with whip, no splash of milk. That was my drink. But my drink at Starbucks, which is what I do now, is an iced skinny caramel macchiato with extra ice. If you were given a chance to collaborate with a makeup company, what would it be and why? Oh, that's such a good question, because I feel like there's so many awesome brands. I don't know if I can just pick one. I would love to collaborate with ColourPop, just because I think that they are just like really like honing in on like what is hot and trending, but also like very innovative as well. And their products are just top notch to me. Like, their lipsticks, lip liners, their liquid lipstick, the matte version are, you know, are good, but their satin is my favorite. Their lip glosses are amazing. Their pressed shadows are like rocking my world. So I feel like they are just killing it. And I love the company as a whole. And so ColourPop would be something I would totally love to collaborate with. Another company, I mean, MAC. I mean, my heart has been, I've been a MAC girl for years. And so ever since I was little, like I said earlier, like I had wanted, like my dream would be to collaborate with MAC. So that's still a total dream of mine. But honestly, like, there's so many brands that I love and respect, and if I were to be given the opportunity to collaborate with any of them, like, I would be so honored, and it would be really, really cool. So, all right, so I think that is enough questions for today. I will do another Q&A soon. I know Ted and I still need to do one. We're a little overdue for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any other questions that you would like to see in the next Q&A. Leave them in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.